The Total Media Sports Network presents the Portsmouth Football Game of the Week live on Kool TV. Now let's go to the field for the pregame show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Valley High School tonight, where Ohio High School football week 2 is already upon us. The Valley Indians hosting the Fayetteville Perry Rockets. I'm Christian Downing alongside Kent Robinson tonight. Kent, it's good to be along with you for the first time, and should expect interesting game tonight. Any time teams that don't play each other very often seem to get together, it's always an interesting matchup.
Well, the first thing that caught my eye coming in and looking the field was beautiful. I worked here many years ago with Chuck, and then as you guys know, when we had our meeting, me and Chuck did greeting for years, so it's great to be back with you guys again this year. And one thing that stands out that could probably play a part, Christian, is numbers.
Yes. You
know, you look in the Valley, a little bit more players than the team that Fayetteville Perry brings in out of Mount Orab, Ohio.
Yeah.
They had a pretty, not too long of a trip, but numbers could play a part in this one, because when you get a small school like this, as you know, you got to play both sides of the football.
Right. Well, we were told by Valley Athletic Director before we got here that this was a 2-year get-together. So next year, Valley will go to Fayetteville to their place. Valley comes in, Kent 1-0, a big win off of Paint Valley last week. This is their home opener tonight, 33-0. And boy, I know this is Coach Nolan Crabtree's 4th year at the helm, and he thinks that this might be the best team that he's had since he's been here.
Well, Nolan does a really good job here. It seemed like he's been longer than 4 years.
I know it does.
And you look back, they really had no trouble with Paint Valley. I think that game was played last Saturday, winning 33-0. So he's got his team prepared, and he's got a great group of assistants behind him, and the administration really supports Valley football here in Ohio.
You're listening to the SMC Sports Motion pregame show. SMC is proud to introduce the redesigned practice of the SMC Orthopedic Associates. These improvements integrate orthopedic surgery, physical medicine, and rehabilitation, and as well as podiatry into a single comprehensive office. These specialties work together to deliver coordinated, patient-centered care. By streamlining services, we aim to enhance communication among providers, improve continuity of care, and offer an elevated experience for our patients. SMC Orthopedic Associates, comprehensive care for a body in motion. You can call 740-356-1709 to schedule an appointment. We'll have more of the SMC Sports Motion pregame show coming up next on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, the Scioto County Career Technical Center, Carpenters Local Union 437, the Glockner Family of Dealerships, Gamps John Deere and Convenience Store, SOMC, Portsmouth Insurance, Monroe's Frame and Collision, the McKinley Funeral Home, as well as Collier Companies. Don't spend thousands of dollars on marketing that doesn't work. Appalachian Marketing Media can grow your business with targeted marketing strategies, tactics, and resources that actually do work. Appalachian Marketing Media sells market-friendly websites that are designed to convert traffic into clients. Appalachian Marketing Media provides superior customer service and will quickly respond to any of your website needs. With packages starting at $2,000, contact Appalachian Marketing Media on Facebook and learn more on their website.
Why does a church exist? This is Pastor Ryan Brown for the Calvary Baptist Church, and I'd like to reveal to you that our church exists to bring people to Jesus Christ, to tell them of a Savior who loves them and gave His life for them on the cross at Calvary, conquered death, rose up from the grave, and made salvation possible for every person. If you have questions about this person named Jesus Christ, come see us. Visit becausefcalvary.com and be our guest at Calvary Baptist Church.
Season long, presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Gamps John Deere and Convenience Store, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, Appalachian Marketing Media, The Counseling Center, Ron Wright Auto Sales, First State Bank, Midford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware. Be listening to high school sports all season long. Presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, The Real Estate Gallery, Gamp's John Deere and Convenience Store, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, Appalachian Marketing Media, The Counseling Center, Ron Wright Auto Sales, First State Bank, Midford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware.
At People's Bank, our team of local, trust, and wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We offer comprehensive services including investment management, retirement planning, estate planning, trust administration, and more. Our customized strategies are designed to grow.
Gamp's Corner, Route 140 in Slocum, is the perfect way to start the day. The BP convenience store opens the doors at 5:30 with home-cooked breakfast, coffee, and that first smile of the day. Everything from groceries, pop, candy, bread, milk, or fertilizer. They've even got an ATM for fast cash. Starting at 11 o'clock, enjoy delicious homemade pizza cooked to order. And remember, the BP convenience store will also deliver your home heating, fuel, and kerosene. Your one-stop shop for everything is the BP convenience store, Route 140 in Slocum, where it's good and green, both sides of the street.
Hi, I'm Gary Duzan of Portsmouth Insurance, a TAH Benefits partner.
And I'm Jay Hazelbaker, president of TAH Benefits.
Portsmouth Insurance specializes in helping local business owners with their employee benefits.
We understand that operating a business can be stressful. Let us alleviate at least one of those worries for you. Portsmouth Insurance understands the health insurance marketplace, and our commitment to service and knowledge of both the personal and business insurance markets can give you peace of mind.
For assistance with all of your employee benefit needs, call us at Portsmouth Insurance, 740-353-4105.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Little's Septic Service, Little's Grease Trap Removal, Little's Excavating, and Mr. Reuter Plumbing, the Counseling Center, Clark's Pump and Shop, First State Bank, the Midford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware, Appalachian Marketing Media, and Dyer Insurance.
So we are going to kick things off week number 2 between the Valley Indians and the Fayetteville Perry Rockets. I'm Christian Downey tonight alongside Kent Robinson. And Kent, let's talk a little bit about Fayetteville tonight. As we mentioned before in our first segment in the pregame show, these teams don't face off very often. Fayetteville had a hard season last year, 1-9. They tough loss last week to Manchester, 12-0, and they're coached by Jason Jester, and they want to start. From what we were told, they want to start playing some really big schools, and he's trying to build this program up again.
Well, I think that's what you need to do. Yeah. You know, we've been around sports for some quiet time now. You know, a lot of these schools, they play the bigger schools. You know, you look at for instance, Ironton, you know, they're playing this school out of Liberty, and you play the Columbus teams. I would think if I'm a coach or even a player, I would want to play the big teams, and nothing against the small ones. You know, it is what it is with Fayetteville Perry. You know, you get the numbers, you got to play with what you got. I think you would get more out of playing a big school with a lot of numbers than playing a little school, because I think you would see more develop offensively and defensively as it takes you into postseason.
And this team, Kent, they are very, very young. They only have 2 seniors.
That's what I was looking at
on the entire roster. Blake Arnett, who will play wide receiver, running back tonight, and then offensive and defensive lineman Landon Huber. So very young, only 2 seniors. And I think if you're Coach Jason Jester, that's one thing that you can – after this year's over, you can come back and be like, okay, next year we got some guys who will have a lot of playing experience.
Well, and you look at it, they've got 11 juniors on the team, so all of these guys are coming back. I think I counted 3 or 4 sophomores and a few freshmen. But, you know, if you look at your roster, coming in with the 2 seniors, not looking ahead to next year, obviously, but knowing the fact that you've got 11 juniors, well, those could be your starters next year, depending where you need to put everybody.
About 15 minutes until we kick it off. It's Valley and Fayetteville. You're listening to the SMC Sports Motion pregame show on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
We at Swick Bentley Funeral Home want to help you celebrate the life that inspired you. Whether you have lost a loved one or want to pre-plan your own services, we are here to help. We can help you plan traditional burial or a cremation service, and our staff will work to ease the burden a loss leaves. We may be reached by phone at 740-456-4133 or email at info@sbentleyfh.com. And to all our local athletes, play hard and stay safe.
Hi, I'm Nancy Hawk, the owner of Real Estate Gallery. I'm inviting you to contact any of our professional realtors for all of your real estate needs, or visit our website at realestategallery.com. Real Estate Gallery Incorporated, Portsmouth and Wheelersburg.
Real Estate Gallery, we'll be there every step of the way. Real Estate Gallery.
Since 1964, Little Septic Service in Wheelersburg has been dedicated to providing dependable septic service. Little serves Pike, Scioto, and all surrounding counties. Besides installing septic systems and cleaning out septic tanks, Little's does septic system renewal permit inspections. So when you receive a letter from your local health department telling you it's renewal time, just call Little Septic Service at 740-574-2033. From little problems to major issues, you can depend on Little Septic Service. Tonight's game is being presented in part by Flowers Monument, as well as the Powell Independent Insurance Agency.
Shortly, we're going to kick things off between the Valley Indians and the Fayetteville Perry Rockets alongside Kent Robinson tonight. Christian Downey here with you. It's now time to take a look at the Counseling Center's keys to success. For over 45 years, the Counseling Center has established itself as the region's leader in behavioral health care, providing everything from substance abuse disorder treatment to mental health counseling, primary care, youth therapy, vocational development, and even job placement services. The Counseling Center employs over 600 people, caring employees who believe that every human deserves help. We all know someone that does. The people at the Counseling Center want to help them, and since 1980, that's exactly what they've been doing. You can learn more online at thecounselingcenter.org, and you can also call them, 740-354-6685. Kent, what are some keys tonight for both teams? Valley, if they want to start off the season 2-0, and Fayetteville, if they want to get their first win of the season.
Well, I think you kind of pinned it before we went to the last break, and it's, again, the numbers. Fayetteville, barely 2 seniors. Mm-hmm. Valley's got 12.
Yeah.
That's a lot of experience on both sides of the football. Both teams, you look at a little bit of a stance, what they do. They bring in some pretty good quarterbacks, but I think you really got to give the edge to Valley just because he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And I also think that it'll be another thing with the turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
On this turf field, obviously no threat of rain. Mercy, we've not had rain in seems like a month now. Just you got to take care of the football.
Yes.
You don't want to fumble inside somebody's 10-yard line to give them good field position. Stuff like that can change a game.
Absolutely. And we'll take a look at the officials now. They are presented in honor of Matt Oren and are sponsored by Mr. Reuter Plumbing, Little Septic Service, Little Greases Trap Removal, and Little's Excavating. All of those are in Wheelersburg. Mr. Reuter Plumbing prides itself on customer care. Little Septic Service has been serving the region since 1964 and always strives to stay out of your yard and, if possible, off your driveway. Restaurant owners, Little Greases Trap Removal can get in and out quickly with minimal impact on your business. And Little's Excavating is the only area excavator licensed and aeration design. Tonight, the officials are referee Bernard Hensley, umpire Steve Dillow, head linesman Mark Foster, line judge Nathan Carroll, back judge Leroy Wells, and center judge Lane Bond. Those are the officials tonight. 10 minutes until we kick things off between Valley and Fayetteville Perry. You're listening to the SMC Sports Motion pregame show on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
The Counseling Center is the region's leader in youth and adolescent counseling and play therapy services. TCC plays a large role in substance abuse prevention services for area youth, providing more than 4,000 prevention services for area school-age children each year. In operation since 1981, the Counseling Center is the region's leader in behavioral health care, providing everything from substance abuse prevention and recovery to mental health counseling, primary care, vocational development, and job placement services. Learn more online at thecounselingcenter.org. Collier Home Medical is expanding to open a second office in Grayson, Kentucky. Collier is a local durable medical equipment company providing and offering free setup of home medical equipment. Collier tends to home oxygen, portable oxygen, hospital beds, wheelchairs, rollators, walkers, and more. Collier Home Medical, now with offices at 1661 State Route 522 Wheelersburg, as well as at 146 South Carroll Malone Boulevard, Grayson. Call Berg at 740-574-0327. Phone the Grayson office to make an appointment at 740-981-6343. Collier Home Medical. On the Esplanade Laser Center and Medical Spa in Portsmouth knows that looking better makes you feel better. On the Esplanade offers body contouring, numerous skin services such as microneedling and chemical pills, as well as Botox and Juvederm injections. Plus, On the Esplanade has Obagi skincare products, among others. Let On the Esplanade Laser Center and Medical Spa help you look your best. Visit On the Esplanade, 813 Gallia Street, Portsmouth, and follow On the Esplanade on Facebook. Aiden Bowl is in the carpentry program at the Scioto County Career Technical Center. Aiden is a junior from Clay High School who is on the baseball team. Aiden, what do you like about the Scioto County CTC and your program?
I like that we get to come here and do a lot of hands-on things, and it prepares us for a job outside of high school.
After school, Aiden intends to join the Carpenters Union. The Scioto County CTC, a proven past for building a better future.
Scioto County Career Technical Center.
In addition to monuments, Flowers Monument at 3001 Lucasville Minford Road in Lucasville offers bronze markers as well as landscaping rocks. Delivery is available if needed. If the landscaping around your home or your business already has rocks or bricks in place, Flowers Monument can stop by and do on-the-site sandblasted engraving, which can provide that personalized touch of having your name or address visible for everyone to see. Visit or call Flowers Monument today at 740-259-2731.
Like this, quarterback Hunter Cunningham, the two running backs, Anthony Aaron, along with Blake Lundy. The wide receivers will go like this: Lex Logan, Aiden Spang, along with Nick Queen, and that offensive line, Creighton Howard, Jose Maldonado, Nolan Barnett, Brody Haynes, and Phoenix Young. That will also be the defensive lineup as well. The secondary for the Indians, very similar: Hunter Cunningham, Anthony Aaron, Blake Lundy, and Lex Logan, along with Nick Queen, and that defensive line for the Indians. Creighton Howard, Jose Maldonado, Nolan Barnett, Brady Haynes, and Phoenix Young, along with Aiden Spain. We'll take one more break here in the SMC Sports Motion pregame show. When we return, we will have kickoff on the other side. You're listening to high school football on WNXT.
In addition to monuments, Flowers Monument at 3001 Lucasville Minford Road in Lucasville offers bronze markers as well as landscaping rocks. Delivery is available if needed. If the landscaping around your home or your business already has rocks or bricks in place, Flowers Monument can stop by and do on-the-site sandblasted engraving, which can provide that personalized touch of having your name or address visible for everyone to see. Visit or call Flowers Monument today at 740-259-2731.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's simple human sense.
Visit Pal Insurance in New Boston, 3542 Gallia Street. Phone 740-456-6532.
At People's Bank, our team of local, trust, and wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We offer comprehensive services including investment management, retirement planning, estate planning, trust administration, and more. Our customized strategies are designed to grow and preserve your wealth while minimizing risk. Let People's Bank put our decades of expertise to work for you. Call me, Elise Dye, or one of our other trust and wealth management professionals today to schedule your free consultation. People's Bank, working together, building success.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, the Scioto County Career Technical Center, Carpenters Local Union 437, the Glockner family of dealerships, Gamps John Deere and Convenience Store, SOMC, Portsmouth Insurance, Monroe's Frame and Collision, the McKinley Funeral Home, as well as Collier Companies. Josie and Carly and all the gang at Conley Trucking and the Conley River Terminal wish the best to our local athletes. In business since 1975, Conley Trucking will do both commercial and residential work, hauling everything from gravel to grain. The next time you need fill dirt or limestone, contact Conley Trucking and the Conley River Terminal. Phone 740-776-7634. For a quote, email conleytrucking@frontier.com. And again, Josie and Carly wish all area athletes the best of luck.
When you're looking for great landscaping ideas, visit Portsmouth Block, 2700 Gallia Street, Portsmouth, where you'll find a full line of landscaping products such as decorative brick chips, landscaping block, brick pavers, retaining wall block, concrete landscaping edging, gravel, sand, and much more. Portsmouth Block sells to the public as well as to contractors. Create the fire pit, patio, wall, or water fountain you've dreamed of. Everything you need for the ultimate landscaping look is at Portsmouth Block, 2700 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
Out of the tunnel, they are hosting the Fayetteville Perry Rockets tonight. I'm Christian Downey alongside Kent Robinson. You're listening to the SMC Sports Motion pregame show. We'll go over the Valley Force starting lineups now for Fayetteville Perry. They will start at quarterback. It will be Dylan Adams. The wide receivers will go like this: Logan Garrison, Mason Williams, along with Skylar Budarini. The offensive line for the Rockets will go like this. It'll be Thomas Boosum, Logan Huber, Jackson Quickie, and Jonathan Taylor, and that will actually be the defensive starters as well. The defensive line: Jonathan Taylor, Jackson Quickie, Landon Huber, and Thomas Boosum. The secondary for the Rockets: Logan Garrison, Mason Adams, Skylar Budarini, and Dylan Adams. Those are the Valley Forge starting lineups. We'll take one more break here in the SMC Sports Motion pregame show. When we return, we'll have opening kickoff. You're listening to high school football on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, you'll find fantastic food, hot coffee, cold beverages, and drive-through convenience. Pay at the pump, always clean and courteous.
Thank you.
Download the Clark's app to get signed up for the Clark's Loyalty Rewards Program. Earn points with every purchase to redeem cents off gas or free products within the store. Visit the Clark's Pump and Shop nearest you with locations in Scioto, Pike, Lawrence, Jackson, Greenup, Lewis, and Boyd counties. Look for Clark's Marathon and Arco stations. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Penn Station East Coast Subs is a proud supporter of local high school sports and is always as fresh as the next play. With taste, quality, and generous portions, there's absolutely nothing quite like the Philly cheesesteak, the club, the Reuben chicken teriyaki, or the Italian. With great service and a friendly smile, Penn Station invites you in for lunch, dinner, or after the game and movie. And when you need a quality and healthy taste fix, it's Penn Station East Coast Subs, your first stop on the left into the viaduct, where at Penn Station, it's all about good taste. The McKinley Funeral Home has built a reputation for service over the years. Folks in this area know that the McKinley Funeral Home is a proud member of the Lucasville community. In your hour of need, you'll find them compassionate and caring, serving families in our area since 1937. That's the McKinley Funeral Home. Call them in your hour of need. The McKinley Funeral Home, Lucasville, since 1937.
Harris Floor Covering, located at 610 9th Street, Portsmouth, is the area's leading floor covering contractor. Harris Floor Covering has everything for your home or business, including resilient tile, sheet flooring, quarry tile, ceramic tile, outdoor floors, industrial floors, carpet, acoustic ceiling, underlayment, and more. Call Stephen Harris at 740-353-7959 or 740-352-9212. Harris Floor Covering, proud supporters of the youth of the area.
Tonight's game is being presented in part by Flowers Monument, as well as the Powell Independent Insurance Agency. The Carpenters Local Union 437 is actively seeking apprentices and journeyman carpenters. Your pay is based on your experience, but you'll start out earning a good living wage with health care and pension. The Carpenters Union takes an earn-as-you-learn approach to their apprenticeship, ensuring you earn a good living wage with benefits for your family right from the start. And every apprentice will graduate with an associate degree. To learn more about joining your local Carpenters Union, contact Trampus Puckett at Carpenters Local 437. Phone 740-354-7518.
Ready to kick things off here at Valley High School. The Indians hosting the Fayetteville Perry Rockets here in about 90 seconds. Let's take a look at our game time temperatures presented by Call's Auto Sales. 161.27 US 52 in West Portsmouth. While many car lots are struggling to stock their lots with used cars, Call's is blessed to have a great selection and they offer financing. Bad credit, no problem. All you need is proof of income and a down payment. And if you want a sharp used vehicle, you can give Call's a call. 740-357-6009. Man, what a night we have for football tonight, Kent. 73 degrees, a little cloudy, but man, it is nice out here tonight.
I wore a long sleeve shirt coming down here and had the air conditioning on because I figured once you get down here, not so much the mountains, but in lowlands, it's going to get a little cool. Looked like Valley won the coin toss. Did not look like they deferred, so they should get the football to start this game.
The opening kickoff is brought to you by Harris Floor Covering at 610 9th Street in Portsmouth, as well as Harris Outdoors at 616 9th Street in Portsmouth. Harris Floor Covering is the area's leading floor covering contractor that has everything for all your floor covering needs. You can call Stephen Harris at 353-7959 and visit Harris Outdoors for firearms and hunting equipment. Valley tonight wearing their traditional home purple uniforms, purple jerseys, white pants, purple helmets with yellow VHS on the side, and Fayetteville Perry wearing their away white uniforms, white jerseys, green pants with black helmets. And as you alluded to, Kent, looks like Valley's going to receive the kickoff, and they're going to send back Anthony Aaron to receive this for the Indians. It looks like they've also sent back Jet Hall.
And they got three of them back there.
They do. They just put a third one back there.
One thing, and and you get a little bit more speed. I've always been a firm believer on this turf. If you get a good block and a good run start to wherever you go and you hit the sidelines, depending on your spurt ability, you got to figure out what the defense is going to do. So hopefully it'll be a good game. Like you said, a beautiful night for football. It's hard to believe it's week 2.
I know. Ohio State opens up tomorrow. That's a big one. Kentucky.
College is here.
NFL next week. We're back and ready to roll, baby. Lex Logan is the third Indian back there. Kicking off for the Fayetteville Perry Rockets. I believe that is
25.
That is Charlie Jordan. Okay. Here we go. And here's the kickoff. It is going to be a good kickoff, taken at around the 14-yard line by Jet Hall. Hall to the 20, to the 25, Hall to the 30. He's got some room. Hall to the 35, and he'll be tripped up near the 33-yard line. And that's a good start for the Indian offense.
Yeah, very good stop. Tripped up there by the junior, Andrew Beers.
And they're going to officially mark the ball down, it looks like, at around the 38-yard line, I beg your pardon. So that's where the Valley Indians will set up shop here to begin this ball game. Hunter Cunningham is playing quarterback this season. Normally the quarterback for Valley is Carson Powell, but he's a tri-sport athlete and suffered an injury, so Cunningham will take the reins. Pass out to Aaron at the 35 on the swing pass to the 40. Aaron now to the 50, and the Indians are already on the Rocket side of the field.
Big first down. Beers again on the tackle.
1st and 10 for Valley on the Fayetteville Perry 46. And we'll see what the Indians dial up here on offense. They're going to come out this time lined up in the pistol formation. Aaron is behind Cunningham. 3 wide receivers. This is going to be a handoff the middle to Aaron. And, he gets stuffed. What a play that was by the Fayetteville defense. Boy, that was Blake Arnett, the senior, who came crashing in and blew that thing up, Kent.
Yeah, Blake not very big, but he got by the guy on the front line and just a really easy tackle right there. And matter of fact, the Indians are going to lose 3.
And now the ball will be placed at the Fayetteville 49. So a good play that time by the Rocket defense. And now we'll see what the Indians decide to do here on 2nd and long.
He got back there pretty quick.
Valley going toward the north end of the stadium. Shotgun set for the Indians. 4 wide receivers. Cunningham swings one outside. A quick pass this time out to Blake Lundy. Lundy tries to juke out a couple of Fayetteville Perry defenders. He does. A first down and more. Lundy still on his feet, and he'll finally be pushed out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. What a run after catch that was by Lundy.
Yeah, using that stiff arm and got him that first down. They had him wrapped up, but he is so strong, and that'll put the ball right down to about the 30-yard line, so Valley moving the football.
1st and 10 for the Indians. As you said, Kent, on the Fayetteville 30-yard line. Just started this ball game about a minute and a half ago, and the Indians, the tribe, is on the move. Shotgun set for Valley. Aaron is on the right hip of Cunningham. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left near sideline. Cunningham clap his hands, take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Aaron up the middle. Aaron's got a little room. Anthony Aaron jukes out a defender. Aaron still on his feet. Anthony Aaron to the 10, and he'll be dragged down inside the 10-yard line by Fayetteville. Mason Williams had to track him down, the freshman.
That's just speed right there.
Yes, it is.
Speed.
And that run by Aaron puts Valley into the Quality Heating and Air red zone located on Route 52 in Sugar Grove. It's 1st and goal for the Indians on the Rocket 7. Good start so far, Kent, for this Indian offense.
Yeah.
They went right down the field. And here they come again out of the huddle. Pistol set for Valley. Aaron once again behind Cunningham. 3 wide receivers. Claps his hands. Cunningham handoff to Aaron. Looks for blocking. Aaron's still looking. Goes toward the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Indians. 6-0 Valley. 10:01 left in the first. Valley strikes first, and now they'll come on to attempt the point after. They'll bring out their kicker, senior Jalen Bender. And here we go. Bender on to attempt the extra point. It's a good snap, good hold. Extra point by Bender is up, and it is no doubt about it good. 10:01 left in the first quarter. Valley leads 7-0. You're listening to High School Sports on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
Halls, Napa, and Wheatersburg wishes the best to all local teams and proudly commends the hard work put forth by our local high school athletes. Halls Napa is Scioto County's oldest running, family-owned Napa Auto Parts store, and the folks at Halls appreciate all of their loyal customers. Halls Napa carries auto parts and fluids, Milwaukee power tools, wipers, batteries, jump boxes, and more. Visit Halls Napa Auto Parts at 11774 Gallia Pike Road in Wheatersburg, and be sure to check out Halls Napa on Facebook.
Nothing your score as Valley finds the end zone. We'll take a look at that scoring drive here in a moment. But boy, I did not take them long to find the end zone, Kent.
Well, it's just the speed. Fayetteville Valley's going to have to find a way because late going down the stretch there, they scored in like 2 minutes was Valley, but most of the running was on the left side of the football field. And the team in the white jersey will need to adjust that defensively.
Bender will kick this off. Fayetteville has a couple receivers back to return this, and the kickoff by Bender is going to be, looks like, out of the back of the end zone. So we'll tell, no, it's going to take a weird hop and stop short. Fayetteville's got to take it, and he's going to be down at around the 16-yard line. That looked like it was going to go out the back of the end zone, but that took a crazy hop and just stopped on a dime.
Well, you never know when the ball like that hits that turf.
And we'll take a look at that scoring drive brought to you by Nancy Hawk at the Real Estate Gallery, Wheatersburg and Portsmouth. For all of your real estate needs, you can call 574-9902 or online at realestategallery.com.
It just took them 6 plays, that being Valley, in just about 2 minutes. They scored a 10:01 mark in the first quarter as Anthony Allen took it in from the 7-yard line. Benter's PAT was good. It's 7-0.
And here's Jordan. He gets blown up in the backfield by a couple of Indians. Looks like that was Isaiah Clark. That'll be a big loss that time for the Rockets. Let's see how big of a loss it is. Looks like they're going to say the play 6-yard loss. So 2nd and 16 now for Fayetteville on their own 10-yard line. They trail 7-0. 9.5 to go here in the first quarter. Need to get it all the way to their own 27-yard line for a first down. Pistol set here for the Rockets. This is going to be just a handoff on the end around this time, and he gets once again tackled in the backfield. That time it was a handoff to Mason Williams. And right now, Kent, this Valley front seven is flying around out there.
Well, they're just getting by the front line of Fayetteville Valley. You look from our vantage point here in the box, Fayetteville Valley, Fayetteville Perry, he's got big guys up front, but right now the speed of Valley's front line's not having any trouble, and it's 3 and 21, a long way to go.
Yeah, that's another 5-yard loss on that end around there. So 3rd and 21 for Fayetteville Perry on their own 5-yard line. They trail 7-0. Pistol set here for the Rockets. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle to Nolan. And that play is going to get a few yards, but it's going to bring up a 4th and long for the Rockets. So Valley will send back a couple punt returners. They're going to send back Aiden Spang along with Lex Logan. And they're going to go back to around the Fayetteville 40 as the Rockets will sub in a couple guys on their punt team. Charlie Jordan will punt this away for the Rockets. It's a good snap. Oh, it's almost blocked. Low line drive, end over end, taken by Spang. And Spang has some room. There's Aiden Spang to the 20. And he's eventually going to be taken down around the 12-yard line. Dylan Adams had to chase him down, and the Indians are back in business on this second possession on offense. 7.5 to go in the first quarter. Indians lead at 7-0. And it's 1st and 10 for the Indians on the Fayetteville 13-yard line.
Valley really didn't have a trouble in their first possession, and now the ball at the 13, kind of a ball marked at the right hash, sort of, and they're in pretty good business right now. 1st down and 10, 13 for 6.
Gabe McNeil in the backfield with Braxton Conaway, who's in at quarterback. Handoff to McNeil, breaks a few tackles, and McNeil will be inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Gabe McNeil. Looks like Kent's Valley's getting some guys, some different playing time.
Different looks.
Yeah. Conaway will come in at quarterback. McNeil comes in at running back. So coaching staff's getting some different guys some playing time tonight.
Well, and again, we talked about on the onset, not to knock the young team at Fayetteville Valley. I keep saying Valley. Fayetteville Perry, but you might not need some guys in this game right now.
Shotgun set here for the Indians. They have it 1st and goal on the Fayetteville 3-yard line. McNeil's on the left side of Conaway. It's going to be a read option, handoff to McNeil, and he gets blown up in the backfield, that time by Fayetteville Perry. Wow, that was a great play that time by Blake Arnett, the senior. That's the second time, Kent, that he's done that tonight.
Again, getting through the man, getting by his man on the front line. Still, though, Valley in pretty good position. Ball at the 6.
3-yard loss that time on the run by McNeil. 6.5 to go in the first quarter, and it's 7-0 Valley over Fayetteville Perry. And we'll see what Valley dials up here on offense. They're going to line up once again in the shotgun set. This time McNeil lines up on the left hip of Conaway. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left near sideline, 1 split out to the right. This is going to be a sweep play right side to McNeil. Breaks 1 tackle. McNeil driving through some Rockets. He's going to be, I believe, just short of the pylon. And they're going to mark him down and around the 1 or 2 yard line.
That's just strong power running right there, Christian.
Looked like, Kent, that they might have had him back at the line of scrimmage. But he, like you said, he just powered through a couple of defenders. Now under 6 minutes here in the first quarter, and it's 3rd and goal at the 2 for the Indians. They lead 7-0. Pistol set now for the Indians. McNeil behind Conaway. And the snap is taken by Conaway, handoff to McNeil, and I think he's going to be short. He is. He's going to be short. Right now, Kent, a really good defensive stand by this Rocket defense.
Yeah, got to keep him out of the end zone. With 5:26 on the running clock here at Valley, don't want to give up 2 scores quick if you can. Try to hold them.
4th and goal for the Indians on the Rocket 1-yard line. Just over 5 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. The Indians already lead 7-0. And here comes Conaway. He'll get the play call from the coaching staff on the sideline, and we'll see what they come up with here on a 4th and goal from the 1. Shotgun set here for the Indians. Motion over Lundy from left to right across the line. Now they're going to motion him back to the left side. McNeil's in the backfield. And it's going to be a little toss play to the left. McNeil follows his blockers. Touchdown, Indians.
Plenty of room.
13-0 Valley. Just a little toss-crack play, and he got great blocking from the line, and it's a 2-possession game. Bender will come on once again to defend his extra point. He'll take a couple steps back. Here's a snap. It's a good snap. The hold is good, and the kick is once again no signal yet. They're going to say yes, it is good. It was close, but it's good. Valley leads 14-0. You're listening and watching high school sports on Total Media Sports and Mick and WNXT.
Don't spend thousands of dollars on marketing that doesn't work. Appalachian Marketing Media can grow your business with targeted marketing strategies, tactics, and resources that actually do work. Appalachian Marketing Media sells market-friendly websites that are designed to convert traffic into clients. Appalachian Marketing Media provides superior customer service and will quickly respond to any of your website needs. With packages starting at $2,000, contact Appalachian Marketing Media on Facebook and learn more on their website.
Here at Valley High School, where the Indians have just found the end zone once again. And let's take a look at that scoring recap. It's a service of Nancy Hawk, the Real Estate Gallery, Portsmouth, and the Berg. For all of your real estate needs, you can call 574-9902 or online at therealestategallery.com.
Well, the Valley Indians will take it in at the 440 mark. And again, Bender 2 for 2 with the PAT on 6 plays. They lead it by 2 scores, 14-0. Here's Christian.
Kickoff is going to be taken around the 20-yard line, and Valley Tribe of Indians closes in on him. It was taken by Joey Padilla, the junior running back and receiver. 14-0. Valley leads. And, of course, there's been a change in score. Changes happen quick, especially when you get your tires changed at Bob and Floyd's on Chillicothe Street in Portsmouth. And they're going to mark that kickoff down at the 27-yard line for Fayetteville, so that's where the Rocket offense will take over. They got much better field position starting off than what they did in their first drive, so let's see if they can get something going here. Dylan Adams at quarterback. Looks like a little wing T formation for the Rockets. They're going to motion over back behind him. This is a handoff to Humphreys, and Humphreys gets blown up. That's Gabe McNeil in the backfield, along with a couple other Indians. Looked like Nolan Barnett was there as well. We'll say that run lost 3 yards. 2nd and 13 for Fayetteville on their own 24-yard line. They trail 14-0 with just over 4 minutes left here in the first period from Valley Stadium in Lucasville. Wing T formation again for the Rockets. That's primarily what they're going to line up in tonight. Here's Adams. He will take the snap. It's going to be a roll to his left, but he gets sacked in the backfield.
He was just left back there by himself.
Tyler Carver, Blake Lundy, Colton Stewart, a bunch of Indians back there. My goodness.
Well, he's running back left to go left, trying to block, but it's speed. You know, he just did not have a chance. And again, this time Christian, they found they being Fayetteville Valley in a hole. They lost yardage there again. Now they're looking at a 3-16.
They need to get it, the Rocket offense does, all the way to their own 37-yard line for a first down. They trail 14-0, 3:10 left in the first quarter, and another wing T offense this time set here for the Rockets. And here's Adams working his motion over Beers, and this is going to be just a handoff up the middle to Arnett, and he doesn't get much of anything. This Valley defense is flying around tonight. That's going to be another 4th and long.
They have come to play.
And once again, Valley's going to send back Lex Logan along with Aiden Spang. And this time punting for Fayetteville Perry. Punting, it looks like it's going to be, I believe that's Wyatt Wolfer back to punt for the Rockets. It's a high snap, and the punt is very high. Not a bad punt, taken by Spang at the 40. And boy, he had a couple of Rockets flying past him. Good job by Spang just to hang on to that one.
Dangerous.
Yes, it was. We'll take a quick break. You're listening and watching Ohio High School football on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Little's Septic Service, Little's Grease Trap Removal, Little's Excavating, and Mr. Rooter Plumbing, the Counseling Center, Clark's Pump and Shop, First State Bank, the Minford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware, Appalachian Marketing Media, and Dyer Insurance.
First and 10 Indians on the Fayetteville 39-yard line, and Cunningham goes deep, and it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to go to Isaiah Clark running a seam route right down the middle of the field and just couldn't quite connect. But, boy, Kent, he had him.
He had him, Clark, just a little bit farther out, the sophomore, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see that play again sometime during the evening. I mean, why not? You know, you're up 14-0. If I'm Nolan Crabtree, I don't want to do too much early.
Right.
But you've got a small cushion right now because it's been proven right now at the moment Fayetteville Perry, cannot stop the run game.
Pistol set, and it's going to be a handoff to Anthony Aaron up the middle. Aaron evades a couple of defenders, and he will be dragged down just shy of the 30-yard line. Christian Downey and Kit Robinson along here with you. Got our Kool TV crew here tonight. Does a great job for us. Welcome those of you in who are watching at home. Pistol set here for the Indians. 3rd and 2 for Valley on the Fayetteville 31-yard line. 4 wide receivers set, 2 by 2 to each side. Aaron is behind Cunningham as Cunningham looks back to the sideline to get the play call. And look, this is the longest that they've taken, Kent, to get the play call in. Looks like the little indecisive.
Try to get everybody on the same page, you reckon?
They changed the formation. Here's Cunningham. It's going to be a sweep play to Aaron, and Aaron is going to once again break some tackles. Aaron, he's got a lot of room, and he finds the end zone again. It's 20-0 Indians. Well, I guess the changing the play worked out for him.
I guarantee it.
And it's a 3-touchdown game in favor of the Indians. And once again, Jalen Bender is on to attempt the extra point. The last 2 extra points that he's kicked, Kent, he's kicked into the cow pasture behind the football field.
He has a leg.
And he does the exact same with this one. Someone's going to have to track that football down. It's good, no doubt about it. 21-0 Valley. You're listening and watching high school sports on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
Gamp's Corner, Route 140 in Slocum, is the perfect way to start the day. The BP convenience store opens the doors at 5:30 with home-cooked breakfast, coffee, and that first smile of the day. Everything from groceries, pop, candy, bread, milk, or fertilizer. They've even got an ATM for fast cash. Starting at 11 o'clock, enjoy delicious homemade pizza cooked to order. And remember, the BP convenience store will also deliver your home heating, fuel, and kerosene. Your one-stop shop for everything is the BP convenience store, Route 140 in Slocum, where it's good and green, both sides of the street.
All righty, we're back here at Valley Stadium where the Indians, once again, have found the end zone again. They lead at 21-0 with 1:20 left here in the first quarter. And here in a moment, we'll take a look at that scoring recap brought to you by Nancy Hawk, the Real Estate Gallery. Here's Bender. He'll kick this thing off. And the kick is going to be very high, and it's going to be taken at around the 5-yard line by Fayetteville. This is Evan Crossley, and he's going to be eventually tackled at around the 21-yard line. Let's take a look at that scoring recap brought to you by Nancy Hawk at the Real Estate Gallery, Portsmouth and Wheelersburg. You can visit them online at realestategallery.com and also give them a call, 574-9902.
Well, due to the Valley defense, the Rockets would go 3 and out again, and Panda would receive the 27-yard kickoff at the 27-yard line, and then with just a minute 21 to go, Anthony Aaron would do it again, score from the 39-yard line to make it 20-0. Jalen Bender automatic. Third time straight makes it 21-0 with a minute 11 to go.
And it's a wing T formation here for Fayetteville on their own 21, trailing by 21. This is a handoff to another running back. They're getting a lot of 28. That would be Joey Padilla. So they're getting a lot of guys some playing time tonight, a lot of ball carriers. Just under a minute now here in the first quarter. 21-0. Valley leads.
No gain on that play, Christian.
I'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Rockets. And we'll see what Coach Jason Jester dials up here for his offense. This is Adams in the wing T again. They've lined up in that the whole game so far. And here's Adams. It's going to be a passing play, and he'll throw it to the left side. That is caught by Williams, and he'll immediately be tackled by Aiden Spang.
Throw looked a little wobbly, didn't it?
Yep. It looked like he was just trying to get it out so quick. He maybe didn't come off the fingertips right. And that play once again lost some yardage, so it's 3rd and 13 now for the Rockets. And it looks like, actually, that will be the last play of the quarter. Yep, so 1 quarter in the books. Second quarter coming up next. Valley leads 21-0. You're listening to high school football on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
If you're looking for a sharp used vehicle, give Kohl's a call. Kohl's Auto Sales in West Portsmouth offers a great selection of vehicles that are easy on gas, easy on the eyes, and easy on the wallet. So give Kohl's a call. Kohl's offers financing. Bad credit, no problem. All you need is proof of income and a down payment. You can apply for pre-approval by visiting Kohl's Auto Sales on Facebook. Give Kohl's a call at 740-357-6009 and visit their new and larger location at 16127 US 52 in West Portsmouth.
Your tire store shouldn't remind you of a 3-ring circus. So head to a dealer who's serious about quality. Michelin offers the most fuel-efficient line of tires on the road and provides exceptional, long-lasting performance. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Forget the circus. See the tire experts.
See Bob and Floyd's Tire Sales at the corner of routes 23 South at 52 West on Chillicothe Street, Portsmouth.
Category testing based on SAE J1269 rolling resistance industry practice.
Ready to start the second quarter of play as the teams will switch sides of the field. Valley leads 21-0. Here's a passing play again. This is almost picked off by Connor Wilson. Adams was trying to get that out to Joey Padilla, and Wilson just about jumped the route and took it to the house.
Just like that, 4th down. Well, that would have been an easy 6, no question, because there was nobody in front of him.
Now bring up a 4th down now for the Rockets, and once again, Valley will send back Lex Logan along with Aiden Spang to return the punt. And punting this away for Fayetteville. Looks like it's going to be Wyatt Wolfer. And once he drops the snap and he gets hit in the end zone, that's going to be a safety. So that'll make it 23-0 for the Indians. It was a good snap back to the punter. He just couldn't quite corral the snap, and Valley hopped right on that. So Fayetteville's going to have to, and you worry, Kent, because they're going to have to punt this again, or will they get the option to kick it off? It's 23-0
They might be
Indians.
able to kick it off. I would think it's If I'm the coach, I would want to kick it off. I don't want to punt out of the end zone. Do you?
I don't think you'd want to. I don't think you'd want to risk.
I think that's what they're going to do. That's what it looks like.
Yep. Looks like Anthony Aaron and Jet Hall will go back to receive. Lex Logan going back there as well. They will have to kick off, though. It won't be from the normal 40. It's going to be from, it looks like, it's going to be from the 35. So.
Dylan Shute went out momentarily to talk to his coach, Jason Jester.
And
they need another player.
They need another player, Ken, and I don't know if we're going to get this ball teed up.
This is Aiden Jester, a freshman coming in.
Looks like, Kent, they might be trying to – there's the tee. Okay, I'm like, well, I wonder if they're trying to do some type of –
the ball's at the 35.
Yep.
Man, they're going to get – Valley's going to get good field position.
Just started the second quarter of play. Valley leads.
Again.
Yes.
Excuse me.
23-0. On the safety. Still trying to get the right personnel out there for Fayetteville.
Yeah, Shoot back in. Don't know if he had an equipment problem or what, but he's back in.
Wyatt Wolfer is going to be the one that kicks this. And got some type of confusion down there.
Yeah, they're still not on the same page.
And it's going to be, looks like just basically just a holding punt. And it's going to be taken by Aaron at the 30. Aaron to the 50. Aaron's got a lot of room. Anthony Aaron showing off the speed down the sideline. And he'll be pushed out of bounds. It looks like at around the 20-yard line. Dylan Adams had to chase him down. They're actually going to mark that, I believe, at the 15-yard line, it looks like. Yeah, at the 15. That's where they're going to spot it. So after that punt return, Valley's already in the quality heating and air red zone.
Again.
Well,
it's just tough, and we talked about in the pregame,
yep.
Christian. It's numbers.
Shotgun set here for the Indians. 1st and 10 on their own on the Fayetteville 15. This is Conaway and McNeil back there. Trips to the left far sideline. And here's Conaway. Takes a snap. Looks to throw. Looks, and he's going to be, it's almost intercepted. Oh, boy. That was dangerously close to being picked off. That was Andrew Beers, who just about intercepted that pass.
The junior coming up from his defensive back, and obviously if he catches it, he'll get some yards.
Yeah.
I don't think he can run too far with the team. Logan's going to line up far left. Same play again?
Looks like it. 2nd and 10. Here's Conaway. This time it's going to be a keeper by Conaway. He's got room right up the middle. Touchdown at Valley. 29-0 Indians. He just did it himself.
Yeah.
He says, I don't need to throw it. I'll just run it. 29-0. Valley leads. 11:06 left here in the second quarter. Jalen Bender will come on to attempt the point after. And Aiden Spang will hold. Good snap, good hold. Extra point by Bender is good. 11:06 left in the second quarter. Valley leads at 30-0. You're listening and watching Ohio High School football on Total Media Sports and MEC and WNXT.
Visit your local groceries, the Minford IGA and Westside IGA, as well as Westside Hardware. At the Minford and Westside IGAs, you'll find full-service delis with fresh-cut Angus beef and daily lunch specials. The Westside IGA offers up an incredible 18-inch pizza special, which provides a 2-topping 18-inch pizza, a bag of chips, and a 2-liter, all for just $19.99. Right beside the Westside IGA is Westside Hardware. They've got all kinds of tools and fasteners, as well as an extensive amount of items pertaining to automotive, carpentry, plumbing, and heating and air. The Minford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware open 7 days a week.
Your score, Valley leads it with just over 11 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's take a look at that scoring recap. It's a service of Nancy Hawk, the Real Estate Gallery, Readersburg and Portsmouth. And you can phone them, 574-9902, and you can also visit them online at realestategallery.com.
Yeah, the Rockets would drop the punt and get a safety to make it 23-0. and Anthony Allen will take it down to the 30-yard line. Braxton Conaway just faking out everybody, took it into himself with 11:06 here in the second quarter. Bender's PAT good. It's 30-0. Pretty much in hand for Valley, but you got to wait till the second half, I understand, for the running clock.
And Bender's kickoff is going to be taken halfway in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Fayetteville will start off this possession on offense on their own 20 as they trail by 30. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. And here we go. Looks like once again, going to be a wing T formation for Fayetteville. And here's Adams. He will take the snap. He looks the throw, still looking, steps up. He's got a little bit of room. There's Dylan Adams. He jukes out a couple of Indians, and he will be dragged down around the 25-yard line. A nice play that time by the Rocket offense. Dylan Adams, the junior quarterback.
I want to try that again. That's the most yards they've got in the ball game.
Gain of 5 on that run by Adams. 2nd and 5 for Fayetteville on their own 25. They trail 30-0. 10.5 to go in the second quarter. Another wing T formation this time for Fayetteville. Here's Adams. Stomps his foot down, motions over a man. It's going to be a handoff. This time it's to Ethan Humphreys. And Humphreys is going to get a few yards that time. It looks like he's going to give him, they're going to give him about 5 yards. They're going to give him the first down. So that's a first down for the Rockets. Good run that time by Humphreys.
Yeah, and a big hit there by Jeff Hall to stop the play. They needed that, Christian.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So 1st and 10 now for Fayetteville on their own 30 after that first down. They trail 30-0. Just under 10 minutes left here in the first half. Want to make sure to stay tuned for the halftime show coming up. The My Own Bible halftime show brought to you by Calvary Baptist Church. Different formation right now. Pistol set for the Rockets. And here's Adams. Takes the snap. He drops the snap. Still looking for it. And then he'll just fall down on it. Smart play by him just to fall down on it once he realized that he couldn't do anything much more with it.
And football is it's an easy game but a simple game, but sometimes stuff like that, and that's what we talked again on the pregame, making mistakes. You get a first down, and now you lose 5.
2nd and 14 for the Rockets on their own 26. Indians nursing a 30-point lead. Now under 9 minutes left in the first half. Now back to their traditional wing T formation are the Rockets. Here's Fayetteville. This is going to be a handoff this time to Beers, and Beers is going to get around the corner for a couple yards. And I'll bring up a 3rd and long for Fayetteville Perry.
Blake Lundy on the stop for the Indians. Big crowd here tonight, Christian, on the home side.
Yes. This is their home opener. Valley now they have a big game next week against the Piketon Red Streaks. I expect a big crowd on hand for that one as well on both sides.
Rockets got a few folks, not too bad of a trip from Mount Orab.
Nope.
Been through there a few times. You know what you got to do when you go through Mount Orab?
What?
Do the speed limit.
That's right.
Take it from somebody who knows. We'll leave it at that.
Rockets motion over Beers, and it's going to be a little end-around handoff, and that will be tackled in the backfield. Handoff to Humphreys, and boy.
The big cat, Phoenix Young, took him to the turf.
He rose like a phoenix on that one.
Yes, he did.
Blew that thing up, and it's going to be 4th down for the Rockets. Aiden Spang and Lex Logan back there to return this punt again. Wyatt Wolfer, let's see if he can get this punt off. Last time Fayetteville punted, tried to punt, it was a safety. And the snap is controlled, and this punt is very high, not very far. It's going to drop at the 30, go end over end, and it'll eventually be downed at the Fayetteville Perry 39-yard line. And that is where the Valley Indians will set up shop on this possession. 7:10 left here in the second quarter. 30-0 Valley. Fayetteville Perry next week, they will host Southeastern Ross. So that is what their next week looks like for the Rockets.
And again, Valley Christian with good field position. 39-yard line, ball left hash.
Looks like they're going to sub in a couple guys here. Still deciding who they want out there. Hunter Cunningham looks to be the quarterback.
And Lundy come out. Hall's going in.
And it looks like Valley might want a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Ohio High School football on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
Hello, this is Megan Martin, Banking Center Manager at First State Bank. At First State Bank, we believe that when we build up our customers, our communities, and each other, we can make a lifelong difference. When you bank with us, you're supporting the local coffee shop down the street, a young couple's first home, and the community you live in. Stop in at our Portsmouth Banking Center or visit our website at fsb4me.com. That's FSB, the number 4me.com. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
Getting ready to come out of a Valley Indian timeout as they lead 30-0 with 6.5 to go in the first half. They have it 1st and 10, Valley does, on the Fayetteville Perry 39-yard line.
Hard to come back from a very good Valley team.
Yes.
Valley getting a big win last week with no problem. And, again, nothing against the Rockets, but they've got their work cut out for them.
Well, Valley's next 3 games, Ken, it's going to be
tough.
Piketon, Waverly, Wheelersburg. So.
And it just seems like the Berg, man, year in and year out, they're just
always
top notch, dude.
Coach Woodward does a great job. Pistol set here for the Indians. This is a handoff from Cunningham to another running back. This is a new back end. That is Connor Wilson. So Wilson gets his first carry of the night, and it's a good one. Connor Wilson, another senior. A lot of seniors on this Valley team.
9 yards.
2nd down and short for the Indians. Just under 6 minutes left in the first half. 30-0 Indians. They have it 2nd and 3 on the Fayetteville 28-yard line. Shotgun set for Valley. Cunningham in the backfield, and Wilson will go from his right to his left side. 3 wide receivers set. Here's Cunningham, looks to throw. It's going to be a quick pass out to Jet Hall, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Good defensive play that time by Fayetteville Perry. That's Mason Williams. He didn't let Jet Hall go anywhere.
No gain.
So 3rd down.
Secondary come up good that time for the Rockets to make the stop.
Actually going to say that play lost a yard. Going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Indians. So 3rd and 4 for Valley on the Fayetteville 33-yard line.
What do you call here, Coach?
Yeah. Pistol set now for the Indians. This is Wilson behind Cunningham. 3 wide receiver set again to the left far sideline. This is a handoff to Wilson. He evades a couple of Rockets. Wilson still on his feet. Gets a 1st down and more. Connor Wilson to the 25. And he'll eventually be tackled at around the 22-yard line. Good run that time by Connor Wilson. And a 1st down for the Indians.
And the Bears come up a little slow after that play.
And it looks like Wilson will come off to the sideline. Looks like he might be having some helmet problems, some chin strap or helmet problems, so he'll come out. And here come the Indians again. And this time in the backfield with Cunningham, it's going to be Tyler Carver back there. So Carver has not, this would be if he gets handed the ball, that would be his first carry tonight. Still getting the play call from the sideline. Here's Cunningham in the gun. Takes a snap, looks to throw, still looking, steps up. He's going to scramble. Cunningham to the 20. Cunningham still looking, going toward the sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Valley once again inside the Quality Heating and Air red zone. good defensive coverage that time, Kent, by this Rocket secondary.
Yeah.
Cunningham had a lot of time, but there was no one open.
Looked like they were trying to show a little blitz coming
Yeah.
from the right side, but didn't really affect the offense.
And Carver still in the backfield this time with Cunningham. Shotgun set again. Trips wide receivers to the right side. One split out to the left. And here's Cunningham. He'll take the shotgun snap, look to throw, steps up, still looking, fires toward the end zone. He's got a man, and it is caught for a wide open touchdown by Aiden Spang. There was nobody around Spang. He could have sat back there and ordered pizza.
And a hot dog at the same time.
Nobody back there, and it's 36-0 Valley.
Nobody near him.
Bender coming on to attempt the point after. And here's a snap. It's going to be a good snap, a good hold. Extra point by Bender is going to be good. 2.5 to go in the first half. Valley leads 37-0. You're listening and watching Ohio High School football on Total Media Sports, Kool TV, and WNXT.
Hi, I'm Jay Hash with Hope Source. Hope Source helps individuals and families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. We offer a full array of high-quality mental health and addiction treatment services to meet the individual needs of every person we serve. In every interaction, we provide the care we would expect for our closest friends or loved ones. No matter your situation, there is hope. For information, check out our website at hopesourcetreatment.com. Find us on Facebook or call 740-353-HOPE.
Just under 2 minutes left here in this first half at Valley High School, and the Indians have struck gold again. 37-0 your score, and we'll take a look at that scoring recap here in a moment. Christian Downey and Kent Robinson with you along in this one. Week 2 of Ohio High School football. Here's Bender. And the kick is up, and it's a good kick. It's going to be not taken. It's going to roll out end over end, back of the end zone. Take a look at the scoring recap. It's brought to you by Nancy Hawk, the Real Estate Gallery, Portsmouth, and Wittersburg. For all of your real estate needs, you can call 574-9902 or online at realestategallery.com.
Well, Hunter Cunningham was getting some pressure, but once he released the football, he found a wide open Aiden Spang in the end zone to make it 36-0 at the 2:48 mark. Bender again has been perfect on the night with his PATs. And it's 37-0 Valley with 1:06 to go. That would be a 4-play drive for the Indians.
And it's a wing T formation this time for the Rockets on their own 20. They trail by 37 with 60 seconds left in the first half. This is a handoff to Humphreys, and Humphreys is going to not get much of anything. He's actually going to lose some yards.
There's just no running game. Not making excuses, but the defensive front line, Christian, for Valley's just taking over here in the first half.
Yeah. Play lost 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Rockets as we got 30 seconds until halftime, and this, I would think, Kent, would be the last play of the half.
Yeah.
Wing T again for Fayetteville Perry. Here's Adams. Fires a quick one. Oh, it's picked off.
Marcy.
That's going to be a touchdown for the Indians. Nick Queen sat down there in the zone and intercepted it, took it to the house, and it's 43-0 Indians. Well, I think Kent, he was just trying to throw a little slant pattern, and Nick Queen was right there.
Nick came out of nowhere.
He did. 43-0 Indians.
That hurts.
Bender comes off the point after. Low snap, but the hold's good, and this extra point, as it has been the whole game, is good, and it's 44-0. With 2 seconds left here in the first half, and we'll take a look at that quick scoring drive brought to you by Nancy Hawk, the Real Estate Gallery, Portsmouth, and Wittersburg. For all of your real estate needs, you can call 574-9902 or online at realestategallery.com.
Well, it was just Nick Queen being at the right place at the right time, took it into the end zone, 43-0. Again, Mr. Bender perfect tonight on this turf field with the PATs, and it's all Indians tonight, 44-0 with just 2 seconds to go. We'll be starting the second half with a running clock, and I'm just not sure if at the moment now the Rockets can answer this, because Valley's looked very, very good tonight.
And Bender will put the tee down on the field, kick this thing away. We'll see if he decides to just squib this or if he wants to kick this out back of the end zone with 2 seconds left. $44-0. Indians lead. And here's Bender. And this kick, it's going to be, nope, he's going to kick it deep. Out back of the end zone. So Fayetteville, see if they'll decide to run a play or just kneel it down and go to the locker room. Be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Rockets. 2 seconds left in the half. And it looks like they're going to just take a knee from the formation they're lining up. It looks like they're just going to take a kneel down and go in the halftime. Here's a snap. And they do. And that'll be it. One half is in the books. The My Own Bible halftime show brought to you by the Calvary Baptist Church is coming up next. Valley leads at 44-0. You're watching high school football on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, the Scioto County Career Technical Center, Carpenters Local Union 437, the Glockner family of dealerships, Gamps John Deere and Convenience Store, SOMC, Portsmouth Insurance, Monroe's Frame and Collision, the McKinley Funeral Home, as well as Collier Companies.
A remodel can be exciting like a walk down the red carpet, or it can be exciting like a stroll over hot coals. If you're going to do a remodel, do it right. Consult with a Waypoint Living Spaces dealer designer. They will work with you to determine your style and deliver exactly what you had in mind. On time, on budget, easy.
Tri-State Kitchens at 8516 Ohio River Road, Wheelersburg is your local Waypoint dealer. Phone 740-574-2802. Since 1964, Little Septic Service in Wheelersburg has been dedicated to providing dependable septic service. Little serves Pike, Scioto, and all surrounding counties. Besides installing septic systems and cleaning out septic tanks, Little's does septic system renewal permit inspections. So when you receive a letter from your local health department telling you it's renewal time, just call Little Septic Service at 740-574-2033. From little problems to major issues, you can depend on Little Septic Service.
SOMC is proud to introduce the redesigned practice of the SOMC Orthopedic Associates. The improvements integrate orthopedic surgery, physical medicine and rehabilitation, and podiatry into a single comprehensive office. These key specialties work together to deliver coordinated, patient-centered care. By streamlining services, SOMC aims to enhance communication among providers. Comprehensive care for a body in motion. Call 740-356-1709 to schedule an appointment.
To the 10, to the 5. Quality Heating and Air. Here is a drive deep to left center. That ball is Quality Heating and Air. Side by side on turn number 4, it's going to be Quality Heating and Air. When you think of something good, think of Quality Heating and Air. On Route 52, just west of Portsmouth in Sugar Grove. The next time you're in need of a new AC unit or repairs, call Quality Heating and Air. 740-858-4363. That's 740-858-4363.
Minford Telephone and TV. The local choice. The best choice. Your internet experts with fiber fast efficiency. Generations of exceptional service. Stay connected with a legacy. Online at falcon1.net. Minford Telephone and TV. The
At the Barrett Murphy Insurance Agency, they're proud to cheer for the home team, and even more proud to have you on their team. Whether you need insurance for your home, car, or business, they have your back. And because the local community is so important to them, they'll be right there with you, cheering for your team. Contact the Barrett Murphy Insurance Agency today for more information about a policy from Encova Insurance. Visit the Barrett Murphy Insurance Agency at 1031 Gallia Street in Portsmouth. Online at barrettmurphy.com.
Welcome back here to Valley High School. Currently at the halftime break, with Valley Indians lead it 44-0 against the Fayetteville Perry Rockets. Alongside Kent Robinson tonight, I'm Christian Downey. It's now time for the My Own Bible halftime show, brought to you by the Calvary Baptist Church at 2306 Waller Street in Portsmouth. While making great efforts to reach the world with gospel, Calvary Baptist Church and My Own Bible seek to support all athletes and families of Southern Ohio. You are invited to be our guest at Calvary Baptist Church this Sunday. My Own Bible exists to bring the Word of God to the world. With the Bible in over 30 languages, this mission is being accomplished. If you're looking for a Bible app, a daily devotional, or a Bible reading plan, My Own Bible can help. On My Own Bible platform, you can search and share Scripture with just the touch of your screen. You can download My Own Bible today for your computer, Apple, or Android device and discover the mini Bible helps available to you. From devotional and Bible reading plans to commentaries and Bible help resources, My Own Bible is a powerful tool for the gospel of Jesus Christ. For more information about Calvary Baptist Church or My Own Bible, you can visit www.becauseofcalvary.com. Kent, I know you got some ink left in that pen?
A little bit. Matter of fact, I had to switch out. The other one was going dry on me, but we switched out. But a lot of the ink right now belongs to the Indians here in the first half. They have really done very well. Fayetteville Valley quarterback has thrown around about 6-7 passes and only heading 2 yards receiving. And the big key in the first half, Christian, has just been the defense of the Valley Indians.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's been
they just can't get
dominating.
Back.
Essentially, they
have a quick second half, unfortunately, for the Rockets.
And we'll take a look at the turnover report. A service of the Barrett Murphy Insurance Agency, 1031 Gallia Street in Portsmouth. Is it time you turn your insurance needs over to Barrett Murphy? You can call Dan Cassidy, 353-3121.
Well, Fayetteville Valley in the first half would turn the ball over 3 times and throw an interception for Valley as they took that one TD on that interception. And Valley is really taking care of the footballs we talked about, Christian, in the first half. Their ball security has been exceptional, and that's why they got the big lead here at the break.
Valley leads at 44-0 at the halftime break. We'll have more of the Calvary Baptist Church halftime show coming up next on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
The Counseling Center is the region's leader in youth and adolescent counseling and play therapy services. TCC plays a large role in substance abuse prevention services for area youth, providing more than 4,000 prevention services for area school-age children each year. In operation since 1981, the Counseling Center is the region's leader in behavioral health care, providing everything from substance abuse prevention and recovery to mental health counseling, primary care, vocational development, and job placement services. Learn more online at thecounselingcenter.org. High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Little's Septic Service, Little's Grease Trap Removal, Little's Excavating, and Mr. Reuter Plumbing. The Counseling Center, Clark's Pump and Shop, First State Bank, the Mintford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware, Appalachian Marketing Media, and Dyer Insurance. At Clark's Pump and Shop, you'll find fantastic food, hot coffee, cold beverages, and drive-through convenience. Pay at the pump, always clean and courteous.
Thank you.
Download the Clark's app to get signed up for the Clark's Loyalty Rewards program. Earn points with every purchase to redeem cents off gas or free products within the store. Visit the Clark's Pump and Shop nearest you with locations in Scioto, Pike, Lawrence, Jackson, Greenup, Lewis, and Boyd counties. Look for Clark's Marathon and Arco stations. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
We at Swick Bentley Funeral Home want to help you celebrate the life that inspired you. Whether you have lost a loved one or want to pre-plan your own services, we are here to help. We can help you plan traditional burial or a cremation service, and our staff will work to ease the burden a loss leaves. We may be reached by phone at 740-456-4133 or email at info@sbentleyfh.com. And to all our local athletes, play hard and stay safe.
Collier Home Medical is expanding to open a second office in Grayson, Kentucky. Collier is a local durable medical equipment company providing and offering free setup of home medical equipment. Collier tends to home oxygen, portable oxygen, hospital beds, wheelchairs, rollators, walkers, and more. Collier Home Medical, now with offices at 1661 State Route 522 Wheelersburg, as well as at 146 South Carroll Malone Boulevard, Grayson. Call Berg at 740-574-0327. Phone the Grayson office to make an appointment at 740-981-6343. Collier Home Medical. Halls, Napa, and Wheelersburg wishes the best to all local teams and proudly commends the hard work put forth by our local high school athletes. Halls Napa is Scioto County's oldest running, family-owned Napa auto parts store, and the folks at Halls appreciate all of their loyal customers. Halls Napa carries auto parts and fluids, Milwaukee power tools, wipers, batteries, jump boxes, and more. Visit Halls Napa Auto Parts at 11774 Gallia Pike Road in Wheelersburg, and be sure to check out Halls Napa on Facebook.
At People's Bank, our team of local, trust, and wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We offer comprehensive services including investment management, retirement planning, estate planning, trust administration, and more. Our customized strategies are designed to grow and preserve your wealth while minimizing risk. Let People's Bank put our decades of expertise to work for you. Call me, Elise Dye, or one of our other trust and wealth management professionals today to schedule your free consultation. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Monroe's Frame and Collision and now Wheel Alignment knows that good luck on the field can sometimes turn into bad luck in the parking lot. Well, if that happens to you, just know that Monroe's Frame and Collision is there from big bangs to little dings and have been doing it for 30 years. Monroe's commitment to you, the customer, is evident when you speak with any one of the Monroe's technicians or staff. Monroe's makes you feel as comfortable as possible and are always readily available and happy to answer any of all questions and your inquiries. Monroe's Frame Collision and now Wheel Alignment.
Tonight's game is being presented in part by Flowers Monument, as well as the Powell Independent Insurance Agency.
$44-0 is your score currently at the halftime break at Valley High School. That's what the score is between the Valley Indians and the Fayetteville Perry Rockets, alongside Kent Robinson. Christian Downey here with you. And Kent, there's been a lot of touchdowns tonight.
Been several, as Valley has put up 44 on the board. They would score their first touchdown of the game. The ball would start at the 38-yard line, and Anthony Allen would take it in from the 7-yard line. Only took them 2 minutes to score on a 6-play drive. That would come at the 10:01 mark in the first quarter play. And Mr. Bender has been perfect all night with his PAT on the first drive. That would make it 7-0 Valley. The Rockets would come back out of Fayetteville Valley. They would go 3 and out at the 7-minute, 51-second mark in the first quarter. Then we would come back, and Spain would feed a punt at 7:35 to go. Then the the Indians would score in the first quarter on a 4th and 1. That would come at the 4:44 mark to make it 13-0. Again, that would be a 6-play drive. Took them just about 3 minutes to do. that, and Bender would make it 14-0. Then we would come back again, and Joey Panda would receive the kickoff at the 27-yard line. And then again, the Indians would score on 3 plays. The ball would start at the 39-yard line. At that point, it was 20-0. Extra point, a good by Bender to make it 21-0 as Anthony Aaron would score. And Bender, as we mentioned, would come in with the touchdown was at 1:21, and then we would have, it's been a quick game, Christian.
Yes, it has.
The first quarter only took 25 minutes. That would end the first quarter of play, and Valley would lead over Fayetteville Perry 21-0. We would come back. The Rockets would drop the punt, would be a safety. That would come in the second quarter. 11 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Anthony Allen would score. And then Conaway would take it in as well at the 11:15 mark with the touchdown that made it 29-0. And again, Mr. Bender would make it 30-0. We come back again in the second quarter, and again, the Indians would stay right on their horse to make it 30-0 on a 4-play drive in the second quarter, starting from the 24-yard line as Hunter Cunningham would get a pass and they would continue again as Valley would cruise on more to a 37-0 lead with the second quarter remaining on 4 plays. 2:48 pass to Spang would make it to 36-0. Again, Bender comes on for the PAT. And then one more time before we would go to the break, interception would come up from a Nick Queen for Valley. It only took 2 seconds to score a 1-play drive. Again, he's automatic here on that turf field. Bender, PAT, would make it 44-0 on the 1-play drive. Only 1 first down in the first half for Fayette Valley. Valley had around 8 or 9, and we were talking on the break, something you don't see in a ball game.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 1 timeout called by Valley and no penalties in the ball game.
No penalty. That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be definitely first for both of us if we end this game with no penalties. I don't think I've ever, at any level, I don't think I've ever seen that.
So Valley up 44-0, and we'll have a running clock to start the second half.
All righty. Kent, thank you so much. Want to give a big thank you as well out to Penn Station East Coast Subs, located on the north end of Chillicothe Street in Portsmouth. Penn Station fuels the WNXT and WZZZ sports crews every weekend by offering us lunch. You can visit Penn Station where they are all about the freshness. Be sure to listen for the Barber Auto Parts replay of the week all week long on Mix 99.3, 107.5 The Breeze, and Fox Sports AM 1260. You can visit the Barber Auto Parts location nearest you with locations in Portsmouth, Ashland, and Chillicothe. And do not forget, tomorrow morning, to tune into the Saturday Morning Sports Line every Saturday on Fox Sports AM 1260, 95.7 FM, starting at 9 o'clock. It goes from 9 to 11. Since 1979, the Saturday Morning Sports Line has provided our area's coaches a platform to talk about their teams and players. And, of course, we want to thank every coach who participates in that every week. The Total Media Group of Portsmouth radio stations are excited to team up with Kool TV. They're with us tonight doing an awesome job, as well as Appalachian Marketing Media this high school football season, to offer the area more opportunities to hear and view video streamed presentations of select games. For over 70 years, WNXT Radio has painted the picture of high school football, and Classic Rock 107.5 The Breeze has been doing the same since the early 2000s. Now, with Kool TV and Appalachian Marketing Media, you'll be able to not only hear but see many area contests. Appalachian Marketing Media offers professional photography, website creation, and videography. Like our Portsmouth-based radio stations, Kool TV is a TMG property that we're very happy to be working with. You can be listening to high school sports all season long on Mix 99.3, Classic Rock 107.5 The Breeze, Fox Sports AM 1260 and 95.7 FM, as well as online at WNXT2. That's what we're on tonight, all of which can be heard using the Local Happenings app or WNXTradio.com, and be watching for more video streamed games courtesy of Kool TV and Appalachia Marketing Media. About 5 minutes until we kick off the second half. Valley leads at 44-0 over Fayetteville Perry. We'll have it for you up next on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
Hi, I'm Gary Duzan of Portsmouth Insurance, a TAH Benefits partner.
And I'm Jay Hazelbaker, president of TAH Benefits.
Portsmouth Insurance specializes in helping local business owners with their employee benefits.
We understand that operating a business can be stressful. Let us alleviate at least one of those worries for you. Portsmouth Insurance understands the health insurance marketplace, and our commitment to service and knowledge of both the personal and business insurance markets can give you peace of mind.
For assistance with all of your employee benefit needs, call us at Portsmouth Insurance, 740-353-4105.
The Carpenters Local Union 437 is actively seeking apprentices and journeyman carpenters. Your pay is based on your experience, but you'll start out earning a good living wage with health care and pension. The Carpenters Union takes an earn-as-you-learn approach to their apprenticeship, ensuring you earn a good living wage with benefits for your family right from the start. And every apprentice will graduate with an associate degree. To learn more about joining your local Carpenters Union, contact Trampus Puckett at Carpenters Local 437, phone 740-354-7518. On the Esplanade Laser Center and Medical Spa in Portsmouth knows that looking better makes you feel better. On the Esplanade offers body contouring, numerous skin services such as microneedling and chemical pills, as well as Botox and Juvederm injections. Plus, On the Esplanade has Obagi skincare products, among others. Let On the Esplanade Laser Center and Medical Spa help you look your best. Visit On the Esplanade, 813 Gallia Street, Portsmouth, and follow On the Esplanade on Facebook. Visit your local groceries, the Minford IGA and Westside IGA, as well as Westside Hardware. At the Minford and Westside IGAs, you'll find full-service delis with fresh-cut Angus beef and daily lunch specials. The Westside IGA offers up an incredible 18-inch pizza special, which provides a 2-topping 18-inch pizza, a bag of chips, and a 2-liter, all for just $19.99. Right beside the Westside IGA is Westside Hardware. They've got all kinds of tools and fasteners, as well as an extensive amount of items pertaining to automotive, carpentry, plumbing, and heating and air. The Minford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware open 7 days a week.
Hello, this is Megan Martin, Banking Center Manager at First State Bank. At First State Bank, we believe that when we build up our customers, our communities, and each other, we can make a lifelong difference. When you bank with us, you're supporting the local coffee shop down the street, a young couple's first home, and the community you live in. Stop in at our Portsmouth Banking Center or visit our website at fsb4me.com. That's FSB, the number 4me.com. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, the Scioto County Career Technical Center, Carpenters Local Union 437, the Glock family of dealerships, Gamps John Deere and Convenience Store, SOMC, Portsmouth Insurance, Monroe's Frame and Collision, the McKinley Funeral Home, as well as Collier Companies.
A remodel can be exciting like a walk down the red carpet, or it can be exciting like a stroll over hot coals. If you're going to do a remodel, do it right. Consult with a Waypoint Living Spaces dealer designer. They will work with you to determine your style and deliver exactly what you had in mind. On time, on budget, easy.
Tri-State Kitchens at 8516 Ohio River Road, Wheelersburg is your local Waypoint dealer. Phone 740-574-2802.
High school, Valley Stadium here in Lucasville, coming out of the halftime break with Valley Indians lead at 44-0 against the Fayetteville Perry Rockets. I'm Christian Downey alongside Kent Robinson tonight. And, boy, it's been an interesting first half, and I still can't believe weather-wise how good. I mean, man,
this is
can't ask for
good
much
football
better
weather. Since Valley has come out, Bender's been down here working on these field goals from the 30-yard line.
He's practicing from 40 yards right now,
Yeah.
and he's not having much problems hitting.
No,
he's
been perfect from PAT land, and he's nailed about every one of these. He's got a sweet leg. He got a lot of power in that right leg.
He just hit one that would have been good from probably 50. So
we had a little meeting at the midfield there. A couple of the captains come out.
Yep.
Rockets will get the kickoff. And you brought up a good point on the break, probably going over running clock rules, because that's pretty much where we are at the moment as we wind this one down. And Christian, it's just been Valley football at its best tonight on their home turf.
And as you said, Kent, we will have a running Ohio high school football rules. Running clock does start when the deficit becomes 30 points. It has to be one if it is in the second half, which we are. The only time the clock will stop from now to the end of the game will be either a change of possession or if a team calls a timeout. Other than those two scenarios, the clock will run. So here in about 30 seconds, we will get the second half underway. It's a 44-0 lead for the Indians, and the Rockets will get the ball to start the third quarter of play.
You know, and in the second game of the season, both teams have played very disciplined. You know,
yes.
As we mentioned in halftime, in our halftime show, only one penalty in the ball game.
Yeah.
Valley used one timeout. They really didn't need to use anymore if you look at the scoreboard.
And Valley is right back here next Friday night. They host Piketon. And Fayetteville Perry, they host Southeastern Ross next week. And here we go. Official has the football. It looks like he, I think they're trying to, okay.
Lined up wrong.
Yeah, they lined up on the wrong side of the field, so we'll get that corrected. So Fayetteville Perry will go toward the north end of the stadium, toward the scoreboard. Valley will go toward this new complex that they just built here
Sweet.
season ago. Yes, it is very nice. Bender will kick this away. Back to return for Fayetteville Perry. They're going to send back Joey Padilla. And here's Bender's kick. And this is very high, and it's going to be out back of the end zone.
He has a leg.
He does. Yes, he does. So be a touchback for Valley. So
he's one of the seniors.
Fayetteville will start off this possession on their own 20, down by 44. 11.5 to go in the third quarter. The clock will run.
Coach Jester, Christians kind of keep doing what you're doing and just try to – what you want to do right now, Christian, and you've been doing this about as long as I have, you don't want nobody to get hurt in these typical games.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kent. Definitely don't want anybody getting hurt, as that's a handoff around the end that time to Ethan Humphreys, and he's going to get a yard or two.
Yeah,
and both these teams can't have huge games next week. Southeastern Ross with Fayetteville and Valley with Piketon.
I would say as this one moves on, which is going to move on pretty quick,
Mm-hmm.
could see some substitutions. Maybe not so much on the Rockets side of things, but as you said, with the big game coming up next week for Valley, the coach might want to, Coach Crabtree want to rest some guys.
Wing T formation here for the Rockets. This is Adams, the quarterback. Motion over Humphreys. It's a low snap. He corrals it, and he gets sacked in the backfield by Isaiah Clark. He just came screaming off the edge. Gavin Hanna was also back there as well. My goodness, Kent, he just came, man.
That's a couple times the quarterback has dropped the football. And again, unfortunately for the Rockets to go in the other direction.
3rd and 10 for Fayetteville at their own 20 with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Another wing T set for the Rocket offense. And here's Adams. Motions over Humphreys. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a little end around to Beers. And Beers will get about 3 or 4 yards, so a little trickery that time by the Rockets. Little double end around that time. Still going to be short of the first down, so Valley will send out the punt return guys. Aiden Spang and Lex Logan. Wyatt Wolfer will come on to punt this away for Fayetteville. Spang and Logan standing back at around the 49-yard line. Wolfer at the 10. It's a low snap. Good job to corral it, and Wolfer still on his feet. He will eventually be tackled, though, at around the 25-yard line. It was a low snap, and Wolfer did a good job, Kent, just to make sure that Valley didn't recover a fumble and return it. It was a bouncing snap. Luckily for Fayetteville, it bounced right up into the punter's hands.
And again, Valley will find themselves in very good position. The ball sitting at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Indians. They lead at 44-0. 8:40 left in the third. And we have a new quarterback in for the Valley Indians. This is C.J. Maynard.
Kind of figured we'd see some subs.
Yep. C.J. Maynard's a freshman quarterback.
I mean, this one, not to sound sour, but this one's pretty much in the books.
And Tyler Carver, we've seen a little bit of him tonight. He'll be the running back. Pistol set here for the Indians. And here's Maynard. He'll clap his hands, take the snap, hand off left side to Carver. Carver's got a little bit of room to the 25 to the 20. And Carver will be pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. And that puts Valley into the quality heating and air red zone. And Maynard will come to the sideline to get the play call from the coaching staff, Coach Crabtree and company. Seven and a half to go in the third quarter. Valley leads 44-0. They have it 2nd and 3 on the Fayetteville 18-yard line. And we have a new running back into the game for Valley. This is junior Parker Robinson. So Robinson now in the game for the Indians. Here's Maynard in the gun, takes the snap, looks to throw. It's a quick throw out to Gavin Hanna, and we have whistles. And we have our first penalty of the night. It's a false start against the Valley Indians. I will say, Kent, if we go this whole game without one penalty, that's something you won't see again for a very long time.
And sometimes, and you've seen it,
yep,
you get new guys in that don't really sometimes play a whole lot. You're going to get that. So
for sure.
Not that that wasn't expected, but sometimes you're going to see it when you get new guys into the lineup. False start, 5 yards.
So I'll make it 2nd and 8 now after that penalty for Valley on the Fayetteville 23-yard line. Another shotgun set here for the Indians. This is a handoff to Robinson, and Robinson gets up to around the 21-yard line. So they're going to gain of about 2 or 3 yards. They're actually going to mark the ball. They're going to give them an extra yard, so it's going to be down at the 20.
No hurry if you're Valley, Christian.
No. We're already at the halfway point in this third quarter. 3rd and 5 for Valley on the 20-yard line of Fayetteville Perry. And here come the Indians now out of the huddle.
Maynard, a freshman.
C.J. Maynard, quarterback. He's got Robinson behind him in the pistol set. And here's Maynard. He'll take that snap. And, oh, what a play that was by Fayetteville that time. That was Joey Padilla who blew that thing up. That's going to bring up the first 4th down of the game for the Valley Indians. And it looks like we might have an injured Indian down. We will take a break. We'll be back after this on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Why does a church exist? This is Pastor Ryan Brown for the Calvary Baptist Church, and I'd like to reveal to you that our church exists to bring people to Jesus Christ, to tell them of a Savior who loves them and gave His life for them on the cross at Calvary, conquered death, rose up from the grave, and made salvation possible for every person. If you have questions about this person named Jesus Christ, come see us. Visit becausefcalvary.com and be our guest at Calvary Baptist Church.
We're back here at Valley High School where, look at this, Kent. They're going to attempt.
Told you.
This is going to be a
That's what they were working on.
This is going to be a 42-yard field goal for Bender.
That's why he was out there doing that.
Good snap, good hold. The field goal by Bender. There's no doubt. It's good. 42 yards by Jalen Bender. That thing would have been good from 60. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Valley leads 47-0. You're listening and watching high school football on Total Media Sports, Kool TV, and WNXT.
Brendan Weiss is in the electricity program at the Scioto County Career Technical Center. Brendan is a senior from Northwest High School who is on the track team. Brendan, what do you like about the Scioto County CTC and your program?
Just all hands-on. I like our online curriculum, going through the IBW. I like how we just go through situations that we'd have on a job site. We just learn everything you need to know, really. I like that.
After school, Brendan intends to join the Electricians Union, the Scioto County CTC, a proven past for building a better future.
Back here at Valley Stadium on the campus of Valley High School here in Lucasville, where the Valley Indians have found the uprights this time instead of the end zone. It's 47-0 Tribe, and we'll take a look at that scoring drive here momentarily. Bender's kickoff is going to be very high and not taken. It's going to go out back of the end zone. And let's take a look at that scoring recap. It's brought to you by Nancy Hawk at the Real Estate Gallery, Portsmouth, and the Berg. And for all your real estate needs, you can call 574-9902 and online at realestategallery.com.
Under 5 to go in the quarter, and we figured there was a reason Bender was coming out practicing field goals before the third quarter. Now we know why. He kicks a 42-yard field goal to make it 47-0 Valley. Running clock with 3:30 to go here in the third.
$47-0 Indians.
Eli LeBrun was the injured Valley player, but he got up and walked off okay, so that was good to see.
Always glad to see someone look like it was just a cramp, Kent, and that always
and you get
see
that
a lot
late
of those,
in the game.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially early on in the year. Wing T set.
Yep.
This is a handoff. No, it's going to be a fumbled handoff, but Adams recovers it, and he's got a little bit of room. He'll eventually be tracked down by, I believe that's Gavin Hanna who tracked him down. Adams was trying to hand that off on a little end around, and luckily for him, it was kind of a muffled handoff, and fortunately for the Rockets, he recovered.
$1 yard on that carry. Their quarterbacks have had a hard time hanging on to the pigskin tonight here at Valley.
2.5 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 9 on that 1 yard gain that time by Fayetteville Perry. Wing T again for the Rockets. Motion over Humphreys, and we have a whistle. It looks like it's going to be encroachment. It is. It's encroachment against the Indians. So we go from having no penalties at all in the game, and now we have 2 within the last 10 minutes. Both of them against Valley. And I think, Coach, I think if you're Coach Crabtree, Kent, that's about the only thing tonight that you can get on your team about, maybe those undisciplined penalties.
Well, again, as we mentioned, you've got guys that are probably seeing playing time JV level, but, varsity level, it's a little different game of football. But 2 penalties, still nothing too major league.
Handoff to Padilla, and Padilla is not going to get much of anything.
2 penalties with the big lead at 47-0. Really is not going to change a whole lot here tonight.
90 seconds left in the third quarter. 47-0. Valley leads. 3rd and 7. Going to give them a couple yards. 3rd and 7 for Fayetteville. Wing T again for the Rockets on their own 23-yard line. 3rd and 7. Motion over Humphreys. This is a handoff to Humphreys, right side. Humphreys had a little room for a moment, and he'll be tackled at around the 24-yard line. Also bring up a 4th down for Fayetteville. Well, Valley will send out the special teams unit. Ken, I would say with Bender's range, heck, if you can get to the 30-yard line, I mean, he can hit. I mean, I think 50.
Easy.
He can get to 50 yards easy.
Uh-oh.
That's a high snap. Wolfer has to track it down, and looks like Valley recovers. Oh, my goodness. They recover inside the 5-yard line.
Robinson.
Parker Robinson recovers the high snap. And once again, the Indians now, they'll have it 1st and goal. And that'll actually be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters in the books. Still got one more left. Valley leads at 47-0. You're listening to high school football on WNXT and Total Media Sports.
Tonight's game is being presented in part by Flowers Monument, as well as the Powell Independent Insurance Agency. Josie and Carly and all the gang at Conley Trucking and the Conley River Terminal wish the best to our local athletes. In business since 1975, Conley Trucking will do both commercial and residential work, hauling everything from gravel to grain. The next time you need fill dirt or limestone, contact Conley Trucking and the Conley River Terminal. Phone 740-776-7634. For a quote, email conleytrucking@frontier.com. And again, Josie and Carly wish all area athletes the best of luck.
Hi, I'm Nancy Hawk, the owner of Real Estate Gallery. I'm inviting you to contact any of our professional realtors for all of your real estate needs, or visit our website at realestategallery.com. Real Estate Gallery Incorporated, Portsmouth and Wheelersburg.
Real Estate Gallery, we'll be there every step of the way. Real Estate Gallery.
Fayetteville Perry Christian has not helped themselves with mistake after mistake after mistake. Mistakes have given Valley most of the game tonight. Very good field position. That's why they've scored the 47 points. And then Bender's leg is incredible as he hit a 42-yard field goal just moments ago.
And Valley has it 1st and goal on the Fayetteville 5 after that fumbled snap by the Rockets. And it's a pistol formation here for the Indians. This is Maynard, another running back in the game for the Indians. This is going to be a handoff to him and following his blockers, and he's going to be stopped at around the 3-yard line.
Padilla on the stop for the Rockets.
2nd and goal. Run gained about 2 yards that time for Valley. 47-0. Valley leads, and it looks like there's more points incoming for the Indians. Pistol set again here for Valley. It's going to be another handoff to the running back, and he's going to be stopped short. Good tackle that time by Fayetteville Perry. I believe that was Andrew Beers who came flying in. Camden Lane was also there, the freshman. Looked like he had a touchdown, Kent. Then
yeah, good stop.
Beers just came screaming. Third and goal from the 2-yard line. Valley has it. C.J. Maynard talking to Coach Crabtree down there on the field. Gets the play call. And this time Valley comes up, lined up once again, and the pistol set. 3 wide receivers, 2 split out to the right far sideline. This is going to be another handoff to the back, and he's stopped short again. So a little defensive stand here for the Rockets.
Padilla again making the stop.
Fourth down, and they're going to say that run actually lost a yard, so it's 4th and goal from the 3. And we'll see what the Indians dial up here on offense. $47-0 your score. Valley leads over Fayetteville Perry. And pistol set again for the Indians. Here's Maynard, takes a snap, and it looks like there might have been some early movement.
Yeah.
There was. It's going to be a false start against the Indians. So
another penalty.
Another penalty. Do they want to send out Bender, the kicker, or do they just want to try and go for it? This will make it 4th and goal at the 7-yard line. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. Pistol set again here for the Tribe. Here's Maynard. Oh, it's a low snap, and they just have to fall down on it. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the Indians. And that's about the only bad thing that they've done tonight.
That's it.
So Fayetteville will take over on downs.
So 3 penalties at 15 yards and then the turnover, but still Valley in pretty good shape.
8.5 to go in the game.
And again, you get this. It's your second game.
Yeah.
These kids, this ain't practice. You're in a real game now, and you make mistakes in practice.
Yes.
You make mistakes in games, and it's going to happen.
1st and 10 for the Rockets on their own 17-yard line. They trail by 47 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And we have a flag on the play. It's going to be encroachment against the Indians. Well,
we spoke too soon.
They're having a
spoke too soon about the penalties.
Tough little sequence here for the Indians. Do have some score updates for you from around the area tonight. Medford and Chesapeake at the half are tied at 14 apiece. Jackson is right now leading over Gallia Academy 42-3. McNicholas leads Wheelersburg 7-3. As there's a handoff up the middle to Padilla. Padilla's got some room across the 30, and that's the best play that Fayetteville's had the whole game.
Yeah.
A big run by Padilla. A first down for the Rockets. Portsmouth and West are in a barn burner, Kent, 6-6 at the half. Russell leads Greenup County 21-0 at the half.
That's at Greenup.
Yes. Boyd County leads Rock Hill 20-7 in the second quarter.
That's at the Rock.
The Rock. That's where Portsmouth and West are hooking up tonight, at the Rock, over on the west side. Always a great game when those two teams get together.
Talk about a rival.
Yes. Another handoff to Padilla. This time it is blown up. Looked like Noah Carlton. Kennison was also back there to blow that play up. Another score update for you. Oak Hill and Fairfield Christian, 14-14. That play was in the first quarter. Notre Dame and Southeastern Ross. Notre Dame leading 14-9 in that one. Northwest at the half leads McLean, 26-12. Zane Trace leading Waverly at the half, 40-7. And Kent Piketon, who Valley will host here next week, at the half is leading Wellston 42-0. So that's going to be a clash of the Titans here at Valley Stadium next week between those two teams. The 23 rivalry, I think is what they call it up here.
So you got a lot of those down here with these schools so close to one another.
Here's Adams. Oh, he has some room. He evades the sack, and Adams is going to get near the first down marker. What a run that was by Adams. It looked like he was dead to rights back there. Credit to him. He wiggled his way past a couple of Indians and got to the first down. And Fayetteville fans, Ken, are saying, where was this earlier in the game?
Yeah, waking up. Nobody's left.
So 1st and 10 for the Rockets on their own 44-yard line, 47-0.
You know the Rockets would like to get one more score before they get on the old yellow dog.
And they were trying to hand that off. Looked like Adams just wanted to keep it himself, and he's going to be tracked out of bounds by a couple of Indians. 5 minutes left in the game. Want to make sure to stay tuned for the Memphis Telephone Company postgame show. Second and 9 for the Rockets on their own 45. Wing T again for Fayetteville. This is a handoff to Padilla, and Padilla's got some room. Padilla again across the 50. And, boy, I tell you, they haven't had a ton of success tonight on offense, but Padilla seems to be the bright spot so far tonight. He seemed to have the most success out of anybody.
Looks like he's found something, and the blocking on that side of the football field. Because Padilla down close to the first down, 3rd down and 2 at the 48.
It's 3rd and 2 for Fayetteville on the Valley 48. This is the first time they've been on the Valley side of the field. Hand off Padilla. He gets down at the 50, and he fumbled, and Valley recovers. Oh, my goodness.
Looked like Hannah, maybe Gavin Hannah.
And, of course, that recovery is sponsored by Hope Source. You can start your recovery by calling 740-353-HOPE. So Valley will take over 3rd and 2 at their own 48, or 49, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, a couple plays, and this one's in the books.
Yep.
And, you know, it kind of hurts in a way if you're Fayetteville, Christian, because you had a little mo. I mean, you weren't going to win the game, but Padilla running like he did here late in the game, then you cough up the football for a penalty, and Valley in no hurry.
No.
On the way to win the second game of the year.
And it looks like we're going to have a game between two undefeated teams, Piketon and Valley, right here next week.
How good is that going to be?
That's going to be a good one. We'll be right here for it. This is a handoff now to Gavin Hanna across the 50. And he'll be tackled at the 48-yard line. We'll take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule as well in the post game. You got a good game next. Coach Kirk Clifford and Dale Didway have a good game in Portsmouth next week.
Yeah, 3-man crew.
Yeah.
Those guys will have the call, I'll have the stats, and it's always neat. It's just history to me when you go to Portsmouth and do a football game.
For sure.
It's just, I mean, this is nice. Trust me, Valley's got a nice complex, but it's something about sitting in that press box at Portsmouth.
Yep.
Just the tradition.
Pistol set for the Indians. This is going to be a handoff to Hanna, right side. Good blocking, and he has a first down and a couple more. So Gavin Hanna, the sophomore back, getting some good runway.
Did you do split the pot tonight?
I should have.
You buying me and Collier pizza?
And you mentioned, Kent, the stadium. Beside the sea, because Shawnee, as we all know, getting a football team next couple of years.
That's
and
cool,
they're going to be investing a lot of money into Spartan Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And, boy, what you think about the history that place has seen. Happy to see that it's still getting played in.
Kudos to them.
Absolutely. Exciting for Shawnee State to have a football team. That's going to be very exciting. Rio Grande, they back having a football team. This is another handoff here to Hanna, and Hanna is going to break a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet, and he'll eventually be dragged down at about the 36-yard line. Jonathan Taylor had to track him down, and we're now under 90 seconds left in the game.
Well, this area is not only blessed with really good high school football, basketball, baseball, softball, but you mentioned the colleges, Rio Grande, you got SSU.
Yeah. OU not too far away.
No, not far at all.
Marshall down the road as well. So
they got a big one tomorrow.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
That could be tough.
Between the hedges. Maynard will get the snap, take a knee, and that's going to be all she wrote here from Valley Stadium. The Valley Indians are going to win this ball game tonight and improve to 2-0 on the year, and they will have a huge game next week against the Piketon Red Streaks coming in here to Lucasville next Friday night. Valley wins it tonight, 47-0. The Memphis Telephone Company postgame show is coming up next on Total Media Sports and WNXT.
The McKinley Funeral Home has built a reputation for service over the years. Folks in this area know that the McKinley Funeral Home is a proud member of the Lucasville community. In your hour of need, you'll find them compassionate and caring, serving families in our area since 1937. That's the McKinley Funeral Home. Call them in your hour of need. The McKinley Funeral Home, Lucasville, since 1937.
When you're looking for great landscaping ideas, visit Portsmouth Block, 2700 Gallia Street, Portsmouth, where you'll find a full line of landscaping products such as decorative brick chips, landscaping block, brick pavers, retaining wall block, concrete landscaping edging, gravel, sand, and much more. Portsmouth Block sells to the public as well as to contractors. Create the fire pit, patio, wall, or water fountain you've dreamed of. Everything you need for the ultimate landscaping look is at Portsmouth Block, 2700 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Little's Septic Service, Little's Grease Trap Removal, Little's Excavating, and Mr. Rooter Plumbing, the Counseling Center, Clark's Pump and Shop, First State Bank, the Minford IGA, Westside IGA, and Westside Hardware, Appalachian Marketing Media, and Dyer Insurance.
Alrighty, back here at Valley High School tonight, where the Valley Indians improved to 2-0 on the year. They defeat the Fayetteville Perry Rockets tonight 47-0. Alongside Kent Robinson, I'm Christian Downey. It's now time for the Memphis Telephone Company postgame show. For over 100 years, the Memphis Telephone Company has proudly served the area with its communications needs. Today, the Memphis Telephone Company proudly provides fiber-fast internet, TV, and telephone service on the area's only locally owned fiber optic network. You can call the Memphis Telephone Company at 740-820-2151 and talk to a real, live, and local person, or you can also visit their website at www.falcon1.net for more information. Fast, fiber, local, the way it should be. The Memphis Telephone Company. And Kent, well, 47-0 for Valley tonight. They led wire to wire, and boy, they looked pretty good tonight.
They looked very good. We jinxed them a little bit. They had no penalties there in the first half of play, and then late in the game, they would be penalized 5 yards for encroachment, false start, and encroachment 2 more times for 20 yards. But with the big lead, it really didn't have an impact on tonight's game. They cruised. I mean, there was nothing about it. They really took command in the first half. I mean, it was over at halftime. Valley led it 44-0. After 3, they led it 47-0. We had the running clock, Christian, to start the third quarter, and Valley would get it back after a couple of miscues from the Rockets and a couple plays, kneel down, and game's over.
And we'll take a look now at the turnover report, a service of the Barry Murphy Insurance Agency, 1031 Gallia Street in Portsmouth. It is in time you turn your insurance needs over to Barry Murphy. You can call Dan Cassidy, 353-3121.
Well, Fayetteville Perry, had 9 turnovers in the ball game, and the majority of those was the quarterback.
Yeah.
Not be able to hang on to the football. Valley had 3 or 4, none in the first half of play, but we talked about in the pregame with the Rockets, you can't make mistakes against a very good football team that we still see on the field here, and Valley took command of it and rolled with this one tonight to win their second game.
Valley wins it tonight over Fayetteville, 47-0. We'll take one more break here in the Memphis Telephone Company postgame show. When we return, we'll take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule and give away some awards. You're listening and watching high school football on Total Media Sports, Kool TV, and WNXT.
KC Printing and Promotionals is teamed with Hometown Radio Sports to help you own some of your team's favorite moments.
What a throw! What a catch! Open for a 3. Got it!
Most games heard on WNXT and WZZZ are recorded and archived and can be put onto a sports-friendly, state-of-the-art flash stick available for you to purchase. To inquire about purchasing a game heard on WNXT or WZZZ, call 740-353-1161.
Minford Telephone and TV, the local choice, the best choice. Your internet experts with fiber fast efficiency. Generations of exceptional service. Stay connected with a legacy. Online at falcon1.net. Minford Telephone and TV, the local choice, the best choice.
High school football on this Total Media Group station is presented by Portsmouth Block and Portsmouth Building Supply, People's Bank, the Real Estate Gallery, Conley Trucking and Conley River Terminal, the Scioto County Career Technical Center, Carpenters Local Union 437, the Glockner family of dealerships, Gamps John Deere and Convenience Store, SOMC, Portsmouth Insurance, Monroe's Frame and Collision, the McKinley Funeral Home, as well as Collier Companies.
Where the Valley Indians are victorious over the Fayetteville Perry Rockets 47-0. You're listening to the Memphis Telephone Company postgame show. It's now time to take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule. It's the Glockner family of dealerships glance toward the future. We know that you sometimes can't make it out to the game, but just as Glockner makes the car buying process easy, the WNXT and WZZZ sports teams make listening to high school sports easy. When buying a vehicle is in your future, visit the Glockner family of dealerships. Glockner Chevrolet GMC in Portsmouth, Glockner Honda Toyota in Portsmouth, Glockner Chevrolet GMC in Ironton, Glockner Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram at Ashland in Portsmouth, Glockner Ford in South Point, and Glockner Auto Credit with 6 locations throughout the tri-state area: Portsmouth, South Point, Waverly, Jackson, Chillicothe, and Ashland. And you can also visit them online at glockner.com. Well, next week, week number 3 of high school football, and on our Total Media family of stations, and a game that will be played on Mix 99.3. Boy,
dandy.
This is a big one. Always has been, probably always will be. The Wheatusburg Pirates will go to Veterans Stadium in Jackson to take on the Ironmen. That game will be on 99.3. The game that will be right here on 107.5 The Breeze will be the game we've talked about throughout the night. Piketon right here to take on the Valley Indians. Boy, that's going to be a great game. Piketon, we assume, will go on to beat Wellston tonight, so both those teams will be undefeated. And then, Kent, the game that you'll be at the Coliseum in Portsmouth, the Trojans will take on the Greenup County Musketeers. And the past few years they've met. That's a
very good game because it's close.
Yeah,
that's a good ticket game.
Yes,
that place will be packed. Greenup County from Portsmouth, 15 minutes of that. So that'll be a good game next week.
Absolutely. Well, now it's time to give away some awards, and we will start first with the Carpenters Local Union 437. We congratulate the Valley Indians on constructing a great effort this evening with hard work, skill, and precision. A Carpenters Local Union 437 T-shirt will be presented to the Valley Indians so their coaches can determine a worthy recipient. Maybe it was a starter who shined, possibly a scout team player who helped to prepare the varsity team, or maybe a manager who provided some inspiration. It takes the whole team. To learn more about joining your local Carpenters Union, contact Trampus Puckett at Carpenters Local 437 and construct a great life for you and your family. All right, it's now time to name the Gamps John Deere Outstanding Run of the Game, with the winner receiving a certificate for a T-shirt from Gamps John Deere Route 140 in Slocum. And Kent, we decided to go with Anthony Aaron tonight, who, boy, he didn't play a whole lot in the second half, but that first half, he just ran wild out there.
He didn't have to play in the second half because he got it done in the first half, and he racked up a lot of numbers, and congratulations to Anthony Aaron.
The Portsmouth Block, Big Block of the Game, is brought to you by Portsmouth Block at 2700 Gallia Street and Portsmouth Building Supply at 1740 Gallia Street. Both of those are in Portsmouth. And we went with Jose Maldonado, who he laid the lumber down a few times out there on the line.
He took out 2 guys at the same time and tried to get a third one, but they already called the play dead.
It's time to name the Monroe's Frame and Collision Big Collision of the Game. The winner receives a T-shirt designating him as the big hitter of the game, courtesy of Kevin Monroe. And we went with Nolan Barnett, who he had some big hits out there.
3 or 4 that really stood out to me, so well-deserved for the young man tonight.
The Roger and Snuffy Player of the Game is presented by Collier Companies in honor of longtime area sports broadcasters Roger Gray and Jim Snuffy Smith. Collier Companies is located on Collier Corner at 1661 State Route 522 in Wheatusburg, and consists of Collier Construction and Collier Leasing, as well as Collier Safety, Collier Medical, and Collier Home Medical Services. Also, besides presenting the Roger Snuffy Player of the Game, Colliers will also provide a $50 gift card from the Cider River to any defender who forces a safety. And we had one tonight. Recording his safety was Blake Lundy. It was a high snap, but he came flying in and got the safety. So congratulations, Blake. He'll be presented with a $50 gift card from the Cider River, courtesy of Collier Safety Services. And tonight, player of the game, we went a little out of the box tonight, Kent. We went with the kicker, Jalen Bender, who was perfect on extra points tonight.
And a field goal.
And hit a 42-yard field goal, which honestly would have been good from probably 50. if he had to. So congratulations to our award winners. Just a really good performance by the Indians tonight.
Yeah, and kudos to the Rockets coming in. They knew they were undermanned. Valley took care of business early.
Yeah. And that'll do it from us tonight here from Valley Stadium on the campus of Valley High School in Lucasville. From our studio engineer back at the station, Robert Rhodes. Robert, thank you so much. Does a great job for us. Our Kool TV crew is here tonight live streaming, providing the video coverage. Does an awesome job. They'll be with us throughout the season. Can't wait to keep on working with those guys. And Kent, it's our first game doing it together, and it was a pleasure, my man.
Yeah, we'll do it again. I've worked with Trey and Cam several times, and they're very good at what they do. And it's going to be a fun year, not only football, but I got a glance at the basketball schedule. My wife's never going to see me. I had fun tonight. I was glad to get back in the saddle.
Yes. Valley wins it tonight, 47-0. You've been watching and listening Ohio High School football on Kool TV, Total Media Sports, and WNXT. Until next time, so long, everyone.
Thank you for watching the Portsmouth Football Game of the Week on Kool TV. This broadcast of the Portsmouth Football Game of the Week has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.